Welcome to my latest video, and the subject of this video is to create automatic JPEGs from a PSD photo editing session. As you can see on the screen, I have got a folder which contains PSD files, and I've also got a empty folder which is called test image. The PSD files will be loaded into Photoshop, and test image will be used to store the automatic JPEG images that will be created by Photoshop. This should be a time-saving exercise so that you do not have to save your JPEGs individually. So first of all, we're going to load our PSD files into Photoshop. I'm just going to select them and load them onto Photoshop. And a few seconds later, you'll find that the files have indeed loaded to Photoshop. The next part of this process is to click on File, move down and click on Scripts, and then move across and click on Image Processor. This dialog box is broken into 4 sections. The first section deals with where the current files are stored, the PSD files are stored. And as we can see, it's grayed out. If we wish to change this, we could, but we're going to leave it as is. Moving on to the second section. The second section refers to where do you want the files that you have created stored to. And if I just click on the folder to show you, they're going to be stored in the test image folder that we created earlier. Now we're going to just select Open. The third dialog box refers to the type of file we want to create. In this instance, we want to create a JPEG, and we're going to give it a quality of 12. But we can opt to convert to sRGB if we wish. What we'll do is we'll just leave it as is. So this is going to be Adobe. And if we wish to, say, create additional PSD files or TIFF files, we could. In this instance, we're not going to carry out that process. The last process is if you wanted to run an action, a special operation against each of these images, you could. In this case, we're not going to run that action either. We're just going to create JPEG images from our processed PSDs. To do that, now when I click on Run, when I click on Run, you can see each of the images appear on the screen as they're going through the save process to be converted to JPEGs. This takes just about a few seconds, as I had about 6 or 7 images selected. Take a bit longer if you were processing between 50 or 100. But it would still be a massive time saver in doing the process individually. Let's go out now and have a look at the images that have been automatically created. Just going to shrink this down. And we're now going off to our test folder. And under our test folder, we will have a folder which has been automatically generated called JPEG. And inside the JPEG, we've got the JPEG images that have been created. I'm just going to page down through these just to show that they exist. And we'll go down through each of the images. This is a massive time saver, and perhaps it will save you a lot of time in the future. Have fun and experiment. Thank you for listening.